Today, I didn't have a specific video topic in mind. I usually get my inspiration from things that I see on social media, but since nothing was really clicking, I didn't see anything that sparked any inspiration. I thought it'd be fun to switch things up and do a kind of get to know me video. Our community is growing each and every day, and I'm so grateful to have all of you here. So today, I'm going to share a little bit about myself, why I started this channel, and then some fun facts about me. And while we chat about me for 18 whole minutes. We are also going to do some cleaning and cooking. All right, starting off real basic here. My name is Charlene. I am a stay-at-home mom of one sweet little boy named Gideon. I don't know if I've ever said his name on my channel before, but that is his name. That name is very special to me. It is my dad's middle name, so I love it so much. And he's also just a very strong person in the Bible, in the book of Judges. I absolutely love the name. Something that I do talk about periodically on this channel is my Christian faith. It is something that is extremely important to me. It is the basis of who I am and why I do things the way that I do. Am I a perfect Christian? Not by any stretch of the imagination, but I try my best every single day to be more like Christ. I am married to my high school sweetheart. His name is Terry. We've been together for 9 whole years in September. Well, that's next month. Wow, that's crazy. 9 whole years with someone is insane. I'm 25 years old. My blog has actually evolved over time. So at first, it was really meant to be kind of a whole motherhood lifestyle blog. But as I kind of did more research on blogging and how to have the most success, I learned that the best way to do that is more niching down. So it's turned totally into a food blog. Sometimes I will do posts on kind of motherhood topics if I really, really want to, but for the most part, it's food. So I needed a more creative outlet to talk about motherhood, give more practical tips and all of that. And so that's why the YouTube part of it came into play. I also feel like there is so much representation of motherhood in a negative light. If I scroll on social media, I promise you, I will see a video of someone talking about how hard it is to be a mom and how much they basically hate it. I actually saw a video, and I feel like a lot of you probably have seen it, where a mom was essentially saying how much she hated being a mother, how she essentially did not like her child. And I was actually flabbergasted that she got on this God's good internet and said that with her whole chest with no shame. I was like, that is insane. So I decided to create this space where it is positivity. I try my best every single week to bring you positive, encouraging, motivating mom content and show you that mothers can genuinely be happy. I am genuinely happy. Being a mom has fulfilled me in ways that I didn't even realize possible. And I want other moms to see that and not be sucked into all that negativity. I think it's so easy to just be like, it's so hard being a mom and it sucks and my life is over and all of this. But in reality, I feel like your life really, or at least my life, really began when I had my son. And so I want this to be a very positive place for moms with all the negativity going around. And I really hope that through my videos, you guys see that. I know that being a mom is hard and it takes being selfless and it takes sacrifice for sure. But I really hope that when you guys watch my channel, you see that it doesn't have to be hard and horrible and miserable. And although there are some hard days where your children will make you want to throw them out of the window, I actually had one of those days yesterday. My kid, he was on 20,000. I was like, what is wrong with you? But despite that, most days are extremely positive and extremely happy and extremely fulfilling. So hopefully you guys can see that through this content. I know that it's super easy to watch content creators and you see them and you think, oh my God, homie just spends all of her time in the kitchen. She does nothing else, which is not a lie. I really do enjoy being in my kitchen. Like, that is one of my biggest passions. I started watching the Food Network when I was very young. I don't even know how. I was very, very young when I started watching the Food Network. Loved Rachel Ray's 30-minute meals growing up, Worst Cooks in America, Cupcake Wars, like all that. Oh my God, I love it. I've always loved cooking. I've always loved being in the kitchen. It kind of makes sense. I come from women that cook. My mom always made from scratch meals. My grandmother, I think I mentioned in last week's video, she went to culinary school. So I love to cook. I think it's just in my genes. My dad even cooks. So that's a big passion of mine, and it makes sense why I would have a food blog. I do also really enjoy football. Big football girl, okay? I'm into like the college football on Saturdays, and then Sundays are reserved for the NFL. I'm a Texans fan. Been real hard, okay? The past few years have been really good, but as a Texans fan, I've really been through the trenches with this team. It's something that I also do with my dad. We try our best, ever since he retired from the military, we try our best to at least go to one game a year. I also love politics. I have a political science degree, which sounds insane now. I wouldn't, looking back, like 18-year-old me, I would have actually become a registered dietitian, but you know, you live and you learn. But I still do love politics, and I still read books on our political system. I have a very, very deep understanding of our political system and policy. I really did focus on social policy in particular because I feel like that is very indicative of the values of a nation. So that's kind of nerdy, but I do love politics, and it's one of my favorite things to follow still. Okay, and this is something that I get a lot of flack for. Okay, I'm not a movie person. I actually hate movies. Okay, they are so boring to me. They never start fast enough. And so by the time like we're, I don't know, 20 minutes into it, I'm over it. I'm like, this is so boring. My husband loves movies. He will watch movies all day. I came from a family that loved going to the movies, and I used to dread it. Whenever my parents would say, let's go to the movies, I would absolutely dread it. I don't know what it is. I just don't like movies. However, my favorite movie, and this is so ridiculous and people make fun of me for it, my favorite movie is Transformers Dark of the Moon. And it is because it is everything that I like about movies. It's very fast paced, like it keeps your attention. It gets your attention right away, and it keeps your attention the whole time. Whereas like a lot of movies, there's like dull points, and it's like, and also I can also just predict what's going to happen. Anyways, the bad guys almost always come out victorious. So what am I watching this for? It's very boring. I also don't watch a lot of TV, like scripted TV. I don't watch reality TV. That's a different story. I love reality TV. So Real Housewives of Atlanta is like one of my favorite reality TV shows. When I was younger, growing up, I used to watch Bad Girls Club. I know that's just ghetto, but I love it. I didn't get into Love Island. I don't know, just not my type of thing. But I do really, really enjoy reality TV. I don't watch a lot of TV now just because I really am busy. Like I just don't have time. Like I listen to more podcasts. So like because I have to work while my baby is sleeping, I don't necessarily have time to like watch TV except like late at night, which has left me very tired some days. So I'm more of like a podcast listener right now. I really like podcasts that are on like health and wellness and motherhood. I'm a bit crunchy nowadays. Not perfect in any. I think that's why I'm like scrunchy, right? Like there's the silky moms that basically don't care about anything, and then crunchy moms. I'm definitely more silky. I believe that like you should be eating whole foods for the most part. However, if we go to a holiday party or a family gathering or whatever, I'm not going to stop my kid from eating Doritos. Like I'm just not going to do it. Something else I think you guys can guess from my videos is that I am a really big coffee girl. I love coffee. There was a time years ago where I literally bought so many different coffee gadgets. That's why if you see my videos, I have like an espresso machine, a regular coffee maker, pour over, French press. I have a mocha pot. I have like all of the coffee things because I absolutely love coffee. It's something that I feel like is a great way to start your day. It gives you energy. I don't know why I was drinking coffee at 16. I was not tired. That's another thing I was actually thinking about. This is like just totally an aside, because this is just a chatty video that like probably 5 of you are going to watch, but that's okay. The other day I was thinking about like how as a mom, I am so tired. I've been tired since I was pregnant up until now. It's just like a part of my life. It's like literally my personality. If you Google the word tired, like a mom is going to be there. And I was thinking about how like the reason that as a mom you're so tired is because your baby comes and just steals all of your energy. Like they literally just take all of the energy. I was looking at my kid. I'm exhausted. Okay, he took one hour nap the other day and was bouncing off the wall the entire day. And I'm like, the reason that you can do this is because you stole all of the energy that I had in my body for yourself. That's the reason that moms are so tired. But anyways, I'm a really big coffee drinker. I love coffee. I love Starbucks. I'm also recreating a lot of Starbucks drinks right now for the blog. This week, let me think, is it going to be out yet? I should be out. I will put on the screen if it is out. There's going to be the pumpkin spice latte, copycat Starbucks, and pumpkin cream cold brew. Both of those are going to be on the blog. They should be up by now. I love, love, love coffee. Starbucks is just too expensive. They've priced us out. I don't know when they became so expensive. I mean, have they always been this expensive? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't have a traditional job anymore and I like really am into like the prices of everything. Whereas like before when I worked my corporate job, I would just like spend whatever. But wow, it's expensive. Like, so I'm working on recreating a lot of the Starbucks drinks and getting those up on the blog because I feel like it can be really helpful to you guys if you want to feel like you're having a nice Starbucks drink at home. I personally think that the drinks that I create at home taste just like the Starbucks version. You guys can test out the recipes, wink wink, and let me know what you think. My favorite season is fall, you guys. I cannot tell you like how much I love it. Okay, so first of all, football starts. I already talked about how much I freaking love football. Okay, then the weather is supposed to cool down. I live in Texas. It doesn't actually cool down until like December, but it is cooler. That's really nice. And then it's just like cozy. Like, oh, the vibes. Especially like as a kid, the commercials that would come on during the fall time, like Halloween and all of the fun fall treats. I have a lot of stuff on the blog already for the fall time, and I'm adding new stuff all the time. I will pop up on the screen some of the recipes that are up right now for the fall. Super delicious, cozy, warm, inviting. I don't know why people love the summer. And maybe it's because I'm from Texas and it's just like hot as heck outside, but it's not fun. The summertime for me is like, it's like not fun to be outside. Me, my husband, and our baby went on a mile-long walk, and it was in the morning, and I was like telling my husband, I was like, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, because it's gonna get hot. Like I'm telling you, if we don't go right now, walking back is gonna suck. And he just took his sweet time, as he does, and walking back sucked. It got hot, the sun came out, and it just is not fun. Like, what is it about summer? If you are like a summer lover, what is it about summer that appeals to you more than fall and winter? Because to me, being cozy, and maybe it's also because I'm like a homebody, like I really enjoy being in my home. It's just so nice. And like, I don't know, I've created a space that is just for me and my family, and I've created memories here, and I just love it. So why would I want to be outside of my house? And also, it's not fun to be outside of my house in the summer. I mean, I have been going out more because when my baby was little, I really didn't take him anywhere. I swear I spent the first year of his life like inside because I was scared of him getting sick, first of all. Like, I guess that was just like the postpartum anxiety. Like, he was little, he had an undeveloped immune system, and I was just like really, really terrified of him getting sick and something happening to him. Also, it was like really hard to get out of the house. Like, there's just so many things when they're little, like milk and pumps and or breastfeeding in public, like just all of the things. So I really didn't take him out a lot, but we have been taking him out more now that he's 1 and he can walk and stuff. And although he loves it and he really doesn't complain that it's hot, like I can tell, he gets a little rosy, but other than that, like he has a blast. He loves being outside. I am like, this is horrible. It is hot. It is so bad. But I take him out there because he likes it. And again, like I said, motherhood takes sacrifice. Something else I really, really enjoy is wine. I actually went to a winery for my 21st birthday. I know a lot of 21-year-olds would opt for a sleazy bar or club. Not me. I love a good wine. I love the aesthetic of it. Like a good wine bar with like lit candles, and a lot of wine bars serve pizza. So it's like pizza and a little bubbly. Oh, that's just like incredible. I love wine. My favorite variety is a toss-up between Cabernet and Melback. Good Argentinian Melback, y'all. We actually have a bottle, 2 more bottles, I think. So for one of our anniversaries, I don't remember. It was a while ago. We went to a nice restaurant called Fleming, and we got like the 5-course meal. And so with each meal, you got a glass of wine. And one of the wines we got was this like Argentinian Melback, and it is so freaking good. Like, it's so good. So we bought a few bottles of it, and we opened one bottle for when our baby was born, and we are just looking for other reasons. Like, there hasn't been anything like spectacular for us to open it, but the cool thing is it's aging, so it's in the back of the pantry, nice and dark, so it doesn't oxidize or anything. And we're always just waiting for opportunities for us to drink that particular bottle, but it's very special to us, and it's very delicious, and I love it. But Cabernet is also so good. I really do like a deep, rich red wine. I can get down with a white wine too, but it's not my favorite. I'm definitely a red wine drinker, and that's another reason. You drinking rich red wine in the summer, no. You want light, refreshing, crisp, bubbly for the summertime. That doesn't pair well with wine. Like, all the stuff that you're making in the summer pairs well with white wine, not so much red wine. Ugh, girl, follow me, please, because I don't want this video to be all about me. I kind of want to relate it back to you guys, and I want to talk about what motivates me. As a mom, a stay-at-home mom, I could 1000% just sit at home, do the dishes, do the laundry, and kind of do nothing else. But I've decided to branch out. I mentioned in a few videos back that I monetize my blog. I'm working on monetizing YouTube. Like, what is the point? Like, where does that motivation come from? Firstly, I want to say that I've always been an extremely highly motivated person. I've always gotten good grades in school. I was in gifted and talented, and then I always was on honor roll. Like, I graduated high school in the top 10%. I graduated college, cum laude, however you say it, with honors. So I've always been extremely motivated, and I've only become more motivated because of my child. Again, like I said, I could just sit and kind of let my husband take over and let him be the sole breadwinner, not even try to make an income from home. But I feel like because I want a certain life for my baby, I want him to be able to do all of the extracurricular activities that he wants to do. The school system is not my favorite right now, so if I want to put him in private school, but also I really miss going to fancy restaurants. Something that me and my husband did on a weekly basis was go to nice restaurants, and I really want to get back to that point. Again, like I said, motherhood is a sacrifice, so I'm sacrificing that because I need to be at home with him. However, I also really miss doing some of the things that I used to be able to do, and so it's kind of where that motivation comes from. And I know that I said in a few videos back that if you are a mom and you are thinking about trying something or doing something, I want to tell you, go ahead and just do it. Just start. Nap times, bedtimes, if all you have is 2 hours a day, that's more than enough time to work on content creation, or not even just content creation. Any small business you want to start, you can do it. You can change your family tree. So for the 5 of you still watching, thanks for sticking around and getting to know me a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed this little peek behind the scenes. If you have any questions, anything that I didn't answer in this video, let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next, and I'll see you in the next one.